Hey everyone, it's Mason, and on this week of AAA Day, we've got some awesome segments for you.
September is National Suicide Awareness Month. In this month, mental health advocates, prevention organizations, survivors, allies, and community members unite to promote suicide awareness. As a school, we can unite to help others around us. Each Friday this month during the broadcast, the BHS Counseling Department will be educating students and staff on suicide prevention and how to help others. If you are experiencing thoughts of not wanting to live, or there is someone that has told you he or she does not want to live, and you are concerned about someone, please tell a trusted adult or your school counselor. Hashtag Be the One To is the motto that is used by the National Suicide Prevention Organization. Be the one to be there for a friend, listen without judgment, listen with compassion, and tell a trusted adult. The Suicide Prevention Lifeline number is also available to use when you are in need or if you need to talk to someone about a friend. The number is 1-800-273-TALK.
Welcome to the next episode of What's in the Closet. Today we're in Miss Green's and Miss Cole's closet. Let's see what's in here. Well, awesome. We got a little puppet and some scissors. Great way to start it out. Wow, what a view. I can see Florida from here. And last thing that I found in here is a vintage toothbrush. Or in the UK, we call it a toothbrush. Oh, what a great closet. Thank you, Miss Green and Miss Cole, for letting us view it. See you all next time.
So we're here with Miss Kirkland in room 2263, our new language arts teacher. What inspired you to become a teacher?
Well, I always really loved learning, and I had some fantastic teachers when I was in high school, and so I really wanted to be that person for other kids.
And how'd you find out about Buford?
That's a funny question. I have been raised in Buford. I went to Buford from kindergarten through 12th grade. So I've always known about Buford.
Did you teach at any schools before coming to Buford?
I did. I taught at Fulton Science Academy most recently for 6 years, and then I taught at North Atlanta High School before that.
And what's your favorite part about being a language arts teacher?
I love teaching English because we get to talk about ideas, and you have this room full of kids who are from wildly different backgrounds, and often controversial issues will come up, and so we get to learn how to be civil and engage in these conversations with the hope that they will then become adults who can do the same thing.
Well, thank you, Miss Kirkland, and we'll be back next week.
Angry Birds, a game that set a new standard for Game of the Year. From the gameplay to the story to Terrence. And me, Sterling Burgess, is probably the biggest Angry Birds fan there is. And today, I just so happened to be browsing the App Store when I found Bad Piggies. I've never heard of Bad Piggies before, and I knew that it was fate that I found this game. I downloaded it and began playing immediately. This game is a masterpiece! The aim of the game is to construct a vehicle and make it all the way to the treasure map. This mechanic really stretches your imagination and requires you to think outside of the box. For instance, check out my giraffe. Aww. My homie Albert Einstein even gave this game a try, and he came up with the equation a squared plus b squared equals c forward. I feel like this game has really changed me for the better, and therefore it deserves a spot in my mobile games of fame. And here it is, ladies and gents, I present to you the new Tesla rocket!
In honor of the men and women serving on the front lines during 9/11, Buford High School is hosting their very first luncheon for first responders. Let's see what's going on inside.
Thank you for what you do each and every day. Thank you for serving this community again. And you are heroes.
I'm here with Officer O'Donovan, and I've got to ask, you're a police officer, correct?
Correct.
So, the age-old question, Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme.
And what is your favorite kind of donut?
Glazed.
That's boring. Come on, is there anything like cream-filled?
Never go wrong with glazed. Simple.
You can't go wrong with glazed, people. I'm here with Officer Garcia, and Officer Garcia, how many cheddar biscuits have you eaten today?
Well, we promise not to say the truth.
So you're gonna lie to our staff, Officer Garcia?
Well, no, it's one of those like white lie things, you know. But I'll be truthful this time, and I'll tell you, I had to have 5 of them today. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to have 5 of those? I mean, me, I wouldn't have 5. That's just disgusting, deplorable.
Here's the difference, you know. Some of us could afford it.
I can afford it too.
Hey, don't tuck in that.
I can.
He's an arm wrestling champion. You know that?
I absolutely am. Do you see these guns? So much guns.
Go. Ready? Go. Oh, you going? No. No, you're not going? No. Oh.
Good thing that wasn't even 5% of what I'm capable of. We appreciate you, first responders, and thanks for having us over.
Missing out on homework may not seem like a big deal, but homework can be crucial to doing well in your classes. If you repeatedly don't do your homework, those zeros will stack up and start to weigh your grade down. Additionally, homework is actually a form of studying. Doing homework gives you extra practice and allows you to figure out what you don't know and learn it. That way, on bigger grades like tests, you can get a higher score and overall have a higher grade in that class.
National Hispanic Heritage Month, much like Black History Month in February and Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month in May, celebrates the traditions and history unique to our cultural background. Basically, this month recognizes the important presence of Hispanics and Latin Americans. These mark the achievements of Hispanics and Latin Americans with festivals and educational activities. National Hispanic Heritage Month starts Wednesday, September 15 and ends Friday, October 15, and it starts on September 15 because it happens to be the same day as many of the national independence days of Latin American countries. Hispanic Heritage Month originally started with 1 week of commemoration when it was first introduced by Congressman George E. Brown in June 1968. With the civil rights movement, the need to recognize the contributions of the Latin community gained traction in the 1960s. Awareness of the multicultural groups living in the U.S. was also gradually growing.
I love Scooby-Doo. It's actually really funny. And not only is it a comedic masterpiece, it also has a really cool theme song that goes, "What's the Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you!"
Most episodes of the show revolve around Scooby and Shaggy's antics. They are the Leonardo and Da Vinci of the show. Their skills are running and eating, but they are also quite intelligent.
I will now give an example. Shaggy and Scooby are running from a ghost astronaut guy and they run into a building and lock the door. Then Shaggy says, "Scooby, put this key in a safe place." And Scooby throws the key out of the window. Then they see it and use a desk to block it. And Shaggy says, "He can't get in now, but it's a portal." So the space guy opens the door and says, and stands there. Shaggy tells Scooby to get the key, but Scooby threw it outside. So they both dive out of the window, grab the key, then they dive back into the window, unlock the door, and run. Also, anything with the Scooby-Doo laugh, I think is very funny. You know, like the...
The live-action Scooby-Doo movies were written by James Gunn, and I think that's pretty cool. But also, he put Scrappy-Doo in the movies, and he looks like this. Mystery Incorporated is the best show in the series because it has great characters, a great story, and it also has hot dog water. One of, if not the best character ever made.
The theme song is better than the original. The main villain is an owl.
Is something wrong?
Why were you shaking your head?
I don't care about the owl. I think you're wrong. Well, no, not... Scrappy-Doo was right, but I still genuinely hate you.
Hey guys, I'm Lyndon Driggers, and today we're going to be asking people movie trivia. Let's get right into it. A Hispanic minister becomes a legendary wrestler. What movie is this?
Nacho Libre.
What is Nemo's dad's name?
Nemo's Marvel.
Dude, it's not Nemo's.
What is it?
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah, he got it.
What is
he got it? Say it again.
Marlin.
A weak kid gets swole and becomes an ice cube. It's a Marvel movie.
Is it something with Thor? Oh no. It is Captain America.
Thank you. OCD robot goes to space. What movie is this?
Wally.
I got it right. I knew it was Wally, bro. This is a Marvel movie. A weak kid gets swole and becomes an ice cube. What movie is this?
An ice cube? Superman. Captain America.
Yes, sir. He's 2 for 2, man. He's 2 for 2.
All right, thanks y'all. I appreciate it.
Hey guys, today I'm here with competitive cheer coach Miss Schmuel, and we're going to be going over today's season. What is something y'all hope to improve on this season rather than last?
Our whole focus since starting in June has been to work on the execution of our skills. We have the skills, but just making them cleaner and making them more precise. Also on our performance, upping that. And so we started in June with our choreography. We also had a performance expert come in and work with our team and do a culture workshop. And so we've been putting in the time, so we're hoping it's going to show when we perform.
All right, what is something you hope to bring to the table this season?
That kind of goes back to what I was just talking about, performance and execution. That is kind of what is going to separate the cream of the crop, the teams at the top. So that is what we're hoping to, is that we improve on our execution from last year and we improve on our performance.
What's your favorite thing about being a cheer coach?
I love the progression of when we start, because when we start, we can, we barely are getting stunts up in the air. And so to watch that happen, to moving from very basic skills to the elite skills that we are now competing, like that's probably my favorite part, is to see the transformation. And also just to see the growth in the team and the individuals and have them come together. Like it's a lot of fun to look back on that.
When is your first competition of this season?
Our first competition is this Saturday at North Gwinnett. Varsity is going to compete at 10 a.m. and then JV is competing at 10:20.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Schmuel.
Thank
Have
you.
good luck this season.
Thank you.
Beavers' first home football game is in the books, and it was an easy W. The Wolves stormed their way to a 44-17 victory over Myers Park Friday night. It was a great victory, and the Wolves are fired up for tonight's matchup against Chaminade Madonna, who is 2-1 on the year and ranked number 58 in the nation. The game is a home game, so come out and support them. The theme is a gold out, so bring gold. The Falcons this past weekend got clobbered by the visiting Eagles 32-6. The Falcons are looking to regroup this weekend while going to Tampa Bay and taking on Brady and the Bucks. For the Braves fans out there, last weekend the Braves trimmed their magic number into the teens and look to finish the season strong. That's it for sports, and have a great weekend. Go Wolves!
Hey everyone, today we're doing Chicken It Out locally at an incredible restaurant called Rico's World Kitchen. Luckily for us, we get to talk to the man himself, Mr. Rico Cunnington.
So first off, I'd just like to say thank you for having me here tonight. Pleasure. Was opening a restaurant always a desire of yours?
No, I actually thought I was going to be a professional volleyball player for a long time.
I mean, you could always do professional volleyball and have a restaurant.
That's a good one. The idea of opening a restaurant actually came when Katie and I first met and we started talking about it. The running joke was as I'm graduating high school, going to college, the first thing that my mom says is, whatever you do, don't get a restaurant. And here we are. So here we are, and I'm wondering if, I don't wonder if I made the right decision, But I am looking to do other things too, and see how those go. Because like I said, I always want to try some new things.
Well, with how big of a success this is, I think there's no question you could try to go for those, you know. But did you ever look towards other chicken sandwiches for the inspiration of this sandwich?
Actually, I did. Well, it's not so much a chicken sandwich. I'll tell you how the actual sauce came about. Years ago, a friend of mine, his brother worked for, I won't mention the actual chain, but
You could describe it, kind of like roughly describe it.
They are really famous for their wings, by the way. But when I was younger, I was like, I think we could do something else with it. So as I got into other restaurants, my first restaurant, I started experimenting with sauce, and I started making the sandwich for myself for lunch, along with a hash brown casserole.
Yeah.
So that was my staple thing to eat pretty much the entire summer as I'm working at this restaurant. So I kind of think it's been something in the works since I've been much younger than you.
Wow. So some of you might be wondering, what exactly is the Royal Rooster? This big old thing right here. So let me just compress down this monster. You see all that sauce leaking off. Let's just get a bite, you know what I'm saying? So much chicken on there, can't even get a bit of the bread in there, but wow, that's just incredible. Just what you just said, you said that it's something that you ate during the summer. Would you say that's your favorite menu item?
I do like it. Now that I'm getting a little older, I'm trying to watch and do better with what I'm eating.
Wait, let's pretend that you're not watching it. Let's pretend you're not watching it and just everything goes. Everything goes.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite duos is the Royal Rooster with a hash brown casserole.
Hash brown casserole, I've never tried that.
Oh yeah, you need to put those two together and
obviously Rico just mentioned the hash brown casserole, which is exactly what I just got today. Never had it before, so obviously had to try that. Wow, I'm probably not eating this like I should, but we're just gonna put it all in there. I might have to be getting that more. Afterwards filming, Rico told me that the best chicken sandwich isn't in fact the Royal Rooster, the Cuban. So we're gonna try that. Get a little dip in there. That is also an incredible sandwich. I understand that your mom makes most of the cakes that come through here?
Most if not all. During the it's when she's out of town is when I try to pitch in and Katie pitches in with some of her desserts. So I would say typically about 90%, And she is the definite ringer here. I always say that people say they come for the food, but they come back for Mazda's food.
Well, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your Monday to come do this little interview with AAA today. And thank you very, very much. Man, what a great interview and what great food. So right here we got some of Mama Rico's famous cake. Chocolate, my favorite. Let's just get a bite of that. I mean, as Rico said, they come back for the dessert, am I right? So overall, I just gotta say Rico's gotta be a solid 10 for me. And I'll see you all next week. And I'm gonna keep on eating this cake. Man, that's good. That's good cake.